As we saw in the last episode, Qin Feng sold all the medicines to Jiang, and now everyone arrives at the auction house the next day because many items will be auctioned today. These two people from the Shin family have also come, and Shin Xinghan is surprised to see Qin Feng here, wondering why he shows up everywhere. Shin Xinghan starts to think that he must have come for that liquid, but his sister Shin Xingyue tells him not to worry, since they have 500,000 silver coins. They will definitely acquire that liquid. Moreover, she has called Chen Jian from Glacier Valley, who will teach Qin Feng a lesson after this auction anyway. Now, the bidding begins at the auction house. Jiang first presents a magic flower named Babeo Orchid. Its starting price is 1,000 coins, and everyone starts bidding. The price increases to 2,000, and then Shin Xingyue, to show off her wealth, agrees to buy it for 3,000. But then Qin Feng bids 4,000, Shin Xingyue then 5,000, and it keeps increasing until Shin Xingyue bids 50,000 coins. Shin Xingyue decides that the next time Qin Feng bids, she won't increase the price further, which would force Qin Feng to buy it at this inflated price. She laughs at this thought, but Qin Feng doesn't bid any further and says, "Go ahead, you can have it." Seeing this, Shin Xingyue gets extremely angry because she foolishly bought the item at an inflated price for no reason. Now, the second item is presented, and it looks like a flute. Its name is Heavenly Stick, and no one knows its importance, so no one bids on it. But Qin Feng knows that it's a sacred rhyme, and ordinary people won't value it, so Qin Feng is ready to buy it at the requested price of 8,000 coins. Shin Xingyue thinks he's trying to drive up the price again, so she doesn't bid, and Qin Feng acquires it. Then he shows everyone its true power. He merges this sacred rhyme with his eternal flame, and as his aura flows into it, this iron rod glows intensely and transforms into a heavenly weapon. Seeing this, Shin Xingyue's jealousy doubles, because everything is turning out exactly the opposite of what she thought. Now it's time for the magical Meridian Cultivation Liquid, and its starting price is set at 10,000 coins. People have come from far and wide to get it, and they raise its price to 20,000, then 30,000. But then Shin Xingyue stands up and says, "I want all these bottles, and I'm ready to pay 300,000 coins." Seeing this, Qin Feng says, "I'm ready to pay 350,000. They keep raising the bid because Shin Xingyue wants it at any cost, and Qin Feng is just driving up the price. Now, the price keeps increasing until it reaches 500,000 coins, and Shin Xingyue thinks that he won't be able to compete with her now. Qin Feng says, "I can't pay that much, so you can have it." Shin Xingyue happily wins the bid, and now this liquid is given to the Shin family. Shin Xingyue immediately pays the price, and then Jiang takes the money and gives most of it back to Qin Feng because these are his bottles. Seeing this, Shin Xingyue's breath catches in her throat because now she understands the whole game. Other people also mock her, saying that the Shin family paid 500,000 for a bottle that Qin Feng uses for his bathing water. She angrily rushes to attack Qin Feng, but Jiang's soldiers stop her, warning that if she acts disrespectfully here, her soldiers will kill her and then ask her corpse for the reason. The Shin family leaves in anger and threatens that Glacier Valley will surely take revenge on them for this. After the auction, Qin Feng starts to leave, and Jiang tries to stop him again to invite him for tea, but Qin Feng crushes her hopes by saying he needs to test this heavenly weapon and leaves. As soon as he goes outside and walks a little distance, Chen Jian of Glacier Valley attacks him, and everywhere around them turns to ice because of his aura. Qin Feng counterattacks with his iron rod and succeeds in killing all the clones Chen Jian had created. Chen Jian is pleased to see his martial arts cultivation and says that what he heard about him is true. He creates fire-ice clones and attacks from all sides, and Qin Feng calms his mind, infuses his heavenly weapon with the Eternal Flame's aura, and starts killing all the clones one by one. Chen Jian understands that he will withstand his attack, so he decides to attack Qin Feng's sister, Qining, and immediately rushes to kill her. Qining screams loudly, and her aura clashes with Chen Jian's aura, which sends Chen Jian flying backward, but Qining faints, and her soul starts to be destroyed. Seeing his sister in this state, Qin Feng gets extremely angry and says, "I won't spare you." Qin Ying's soul aura begins to emanate from her body and mixes with the eternal flame. The aura of these two is highly compatible, which further increases Qin Feng's strength, and he gathers all this power into his heavenly rod and launches a full-blown attack on Qin Jian. Many blades emerge from the spear and directly strike Qin Jian, who falls to the ground. Qin Jian's soul is destroyed, and now Qin Feng kills him with his heavenly rod. Shen Xingyue and Shen Xinghan, standing nearby, witness this and say that Qin Jian was useless. They are talking when Qin Feng appears behind them and chases them to kill them too. Shen Xingyue is so wicked that when she realizes she can't escape, she shoves her brother away and flees. Qin Feng can't catch Shen Xingyue, but kills Shen Xinghan. He immediately rushes back to the auction house with his sister, Qining, and tells Jiang to bring all the medicine she has. He says that his sister's soul has been destroyed, and he'll bring her back to life. Hearing this, everyone thinks Qin Feng is crazy, and even Qin Feng himself isn't sure because this technique to recover a soul is an ancient technique that no one has used for a long time. But he doesn't lose hope and is ready to take this risk to save his sister. He uses his eternal flame, its aura, the medicinal herbs, and the iron rod to create a formation, and then chants various mantras. A new aura permeates Qining, lightning flashes, and her soul recovers. Qin Feng understands that her soul has also merged a little with the eternal flame, and now she is not as simple as she appears. Her soul is at the black level, meaning her levels have increased. Jiang is now convinced that Qin Feng is no ordinary person. She tells Qin Feng that he is not ordinary, but he should still be careful of the Shen family and Glacier Valley. Qin Feng also realizes that he can somehow save himself, but he couldn't save his sister today. Therefore, he requests Jiang if she can talk to the Black Fire sect and make his sister their disciple. This is because Qin Ying's soul is also at the black level, and they would surely be interested. This would also remove the threat of Glacier Valley from Qining, because the Black Fire sect is a very powerful sect itself. To do this, he gives Jiang the prescription for the Meridian Cultivation Liquid, which Jiang can use to create as much liquid as she wants. Jiang is happy to receive this and is ready to help him. Now, the next morning, Qin Feng reaches the mid-stage of the Meridian Opening Realm by using herbs and medicine, and he feels much stronger than before. Now Jiang comes to meet him, and he goes to Jiang. He had asked Jiang to make a lot of that liquid, which Jiang has brought. He thanks Jiang and then asks her for a favor. But he doesn't ask for this favor for free. Instead, he gives her a very special pill in return. This pill can increase the chances of any practitioner who wants to reach the giant strength realm by up to 90%. Jiang likes this pill very much and immediately takes it, and in return, Qin Feng asks her for 18 bodyguards from her auction house who are in the Meridian Opening Realm. Jiang agrees. Now, after Jiang leaves, Qin Feng makes his family members and soldiers bathe in that liquid and absorb all of it, so that his soldiers become stronger. Qin Feng then creates a very large formation around his house and places protection spells all around his house. Now Jiang's 18 bodyguards also arrive, which significantly improves his house's protection. Now, as he expected, as night falls, the Shen family members come to attack, and Qin Feng has already arranged a warm welcome for them. Shen Xingyue's soldiers try to kill them, but now Qin Feng's soldiers are at the middle stage of the Meridian level, making them very strong, and they capture the Shen family soldiers instead. Seeing all this, Shen Xingyue feels very bad because her bodyguard, who is fighting the family head, is also losing. The family head has been losing for the past 3 days, but now, thanks to Qin Feng's medicine, the family head is much stronger and has recovered from his previous injuries, which is why the family head is able to defeat that powerful bodyguard. But then a powerful elder from Glacier Valley arrives, and this elder is at the giant power realm. Shen Xingyue tells him that this person has killed her younger brother and Shen Jian. Qin Feng tells the elder, "Your disciple Shen Xingyue uses evil techniques, such as absorbing others' souls. Are you aware of this? Or does Glacier Valley itself order her to do all this?" This elder's name is Ku Mu, and hearing this, Ku Mu angrily attacks him, asking how he dared to make such a big accusation. There is a huge level difference between Qin Feng and him, so while fighting, Qin Feng gets severely injured. Qin Feng activates the formation he created, which starts to nullify Ku Mu's aura and cut his ice with his eternal flame. Because of this formation, Qin Feng is able to put up some resistance against Ku Mu, but Ku Mu is still overpowering him. Ku Mu takes out his dragon soul and attacks him, swallowing him. Now his dragon has eaten him, and everyone thinks he's dead, but Qin Feng emerges by tearing open the dragon's stomach from the inside, which impresses Ku Mu. However, Qin Feng's condition is now bad, and he is in a lot of pain. Ku Mu now doubles his soul, and this time releases 2 dragons, and using these 2 dragons, he is about to kill the entire family when Qin Feng thinks that perhaps now he should use his move, and then a man sitting on his firebird arrives and breaks both his ice dragons. This man is an elder from the Fire Main sect, and the episode ends here.